From the YouTube dojo, this is Weeknight there with Muller, and now, a man who is 24 years old and doesn't have a wrinkle on his face yet, Muller. Ha! Welcome to Weeknight Update. I'm Muller. What's up, my grasshoppers? Tonight's chaos talk winner is our ace this man, and let's never know with this vigilante videos and things like that. Alex gave it his animations, Lex, with whatever he does best, short films and things like that. He has 2 channels. And Michael Gaffney with the singing covers, or dash behind Derek with all things Derek McCormick. Michael Sarcastic is on Michael stuff, and this new movie is coming out very soon. Please check that out when it comes out. And Baby Lamb Creations with his tributes to Mr. Rogers and everybody else. Listen, I just want to say this, big shout out to everybody for really helping me out, over the years. And also, in all honesty, thank you for the birthday wishes. Today's my birthday, as you know, and everybody knows that, birthdays come only once a year. And when they do, you know that it's something to treasure. Am I right? All right. Now, we are talking about getting older. That's right. We are talking about getting older. And everybody knows that when you're getting older, a lot of things happen. And so we present to you this topic. Getting older. Here we go. There's a new study that said, Adam, you might be interested in this. People who are 24 years old are still teenagers because everyone is not really engaged in adult activities anymore. I have 2 questions for you, though. Who taught you how to count? And do you really want us to look old?
Alright, so you said 24-year-olds are what natures?
Yeah, apparently people who are 24 years old and stuff like that aren't participating in adult activities.
Bullshit.
And meanwhile,
if these newer day dumbass teens are participation in adult activity than 24-year-olds are. Unless, what do you even count as adult activities? Getting a job, teenagers can get jobs. Going to school, teenagers go to school. What do you mean? You mean nothing.
Okay, now another new study shows that people know what life is all about by the age of 60. I mean, who came up with that logic, huh?
Me.
Ow, we're all confused. Anyway, let's take a look at the rejected opening remarks. By the way, Adam, I took care of this earlier. I did a little editing, but I tried to put that up, and it says it's not supported, or something like that. So,
welcome back to John Cena's Open House of Openness. Now you see, John Cena told me to do this, so I'm just gonna do it. No questions asked. A new study shows that people who are 24 years old are still teenagers because they are not living on their own. Not all 24-year-olds. And what people over 20, you are all grown up. Technically, when you're 21, you're all grown up because then you can have a beer. Haha.
facts.
So wake up, I guess. And you cannot say they are still teenagers. You can say that they act like them. Was that teenagers? Why? Why is somebody who's 29? Because to be classified as a motherfucking teen, you have to be 13 or 19.
Facts.
And when you are 113, that's when you are a teen again. So don't let me hear that people fucking 20 are teens. I'll beat your ass. Here's something that will make you cringe. You will cringe it. You will know what the true meaning of life is when you're 60. Bullshit. Because there is no meaning of fucking life. Life has one meaning. To be you, to be loud, or soft. But to be fucking you, be whatever you want to be. Fat.
And at that point, I added some stuff, like the intro and things like that. That's what I added to that. Of course, All right, I hope you enjoyed that, and I'm glad that that part was actually so professional. Let's do the top 8 list and let's see where we're at, huh?
In 1844, back when the topic signs for 24-year-olds, being 24 can make you loopy. I don't think that's whatever. Number 8, taxes, tax.
Number 7, the whole world flips whenever you get a haircut.
That's actually some high school type shit. Number 6, this show is the only place that allow you to relax.
Number 5, dancing shoes will cost you $55 at Target.
I mean, it'd be like that. Number 4, the top 8 list can get on your nerves. Wow.
Number 3, 2 words, spinning chairs.
Number 2, you start to realize that life starts going crazy when you turn 24 years old.
And number 1, hey, I'm already 24 years old, so why not? Well, it's time for these commercials and things like that. When we come back, we're going to have another installment of the Random Report, and it's going to feature the final appearance of Captain Schemer.
I'm gonna get so much done today. This place will be spotless. He won't even believe how much I can. One more episode of Game of Thrones.
Nick at Night, those TV classics. Nick at Night, no fatty acids.
Powerful TV.
But you can count on Nick at Night.
Hey, if you need carpeting at your house, don't go out to shop. Keep warm, save your gas, and call Empire at 588-2300. We're the people who come to you. And we've got the carpeting you want in stock, too, so we can install it in just a few days. And with credit, you won't make an installment payment for 60 days. And don't forget, with 2 rooms or more, you get a Bissell shampooer free. That's my company, Empire.
588-2300 Empire.
Call right now.
Goes to work real early. Morning's such a busy time of the day. Then Mama and I have to hurry, but McDonald's is on the way. It's our favorite breakfast stop for the good breakfast sandwiches they've got. I bet my daddy would like one a lot. Daddy, special delivery.
Thanks, baby.
I'm gonna get so much done today. This place will be spotless. He won't even believe how much I can. One more episode of Game of Thrones.
Welcome back to the Weeknight Update program, folks. Yes. Adam, you might want to come here for this one because this is big. Alright? Now, we're about to show you a new random report. Now, the reason why it's big, not only is it airing on, not only is it because it's airing on my birthday, but also Captain Schemer, aka aka Derek McCormick, you know, is making his final appearance on Weeknight Updates.
Freaking somebody play the freaking Dragon Ball GT theme. And not Grand Tour, the other one.
Yeah. But he's been with us for the better part of a year, and we gotta salute him. So,
Somebody play that freaking thing that goes bam, bam.
as we play this sketch, this is to Derek McCormick. Young man, we salute you!
Understandable.
Happy birthday, Kungy Muller.
Thanks, Spike. Why are you hopping?
Turning 24 years old is a big deal, so I thought it'd be a good idea to hop on your birthday.
Well, this is a great gift. You did make me laugh.
Well, I'm glad you liked it. Now let's watch the random reports. From somewhere outside the Comedy Central studios, where age and wisdom collide, it's the random reports. And now, 3 graduates of Kungy Muller's You're Never Too Old course, Michael, Greg Stevenson, and Captain Schemer. Thank you so much. Good morning, folks. Welcome to the Random Report. And happy birthday, Kungy Muller. Oh, if this is your first time watching the Random Report, I'm Michael.
I'm Greg Stevenson.
And I'm Captain Schemer. A new study shows that people who are 24 years old are qualified as teenagers because of what they are doing. Really?
So, if someone is doing the same things a teenager does, then that person is still a teenager? Pretty much.
Another study shows that people find the true meaning of life at age 60. Wait, 60? So are you saying I gotta wait till I'm retired to find out what the true meaning of life is?
Practically.
This is ridiculous.
Yep, but here's the deal.
What's up, on man?
The study also mentioned that we should stop searching for the meaning of life, because they'll find us when we least expect it.
Maybe it'll find us when we...
Listen to some random poetry with Bob Winterson.
Why didn't I think of that?
We all get older one way or another. Come on, it's true. Ask your sister or brother. Now, don't let age make you think you'll never do anything. It's not too late to tell jokes, recite poetry, or sing! Reach for the stars, and don't hide your age, and don't let a comment about it make you rage. I'll end this poem here, but let me say this. Life is very meaningful, and it will always give you bliss.
Bob Winterson, everybody. Bob, when will everybody understand that age doesn't mean much when it comes to making a dream become a reality?
I don't know, but I'm glad that we're living in a world where anyone gets to do anything, no matter how young or old they happen to be.
Well, that's true, but there's one thing we have to remember.
What is it, Leroy?
We have one thing right now that's making that possible, and that's...
YouTube. Well, we also have social media, but on Instagram, you can only do what you want for about 10 seconds.
As for what you're all saying about age, you're right. Age only determines how old you are, but you shouldn't let it stop it from achieving your goals.
Well, we're just doing our job.
So for the Random Report, I'm Craig Knightley.
I'm the odd man.
I'm Dave Passions.
I'm Leroy.
I'm Bob Richardson.
And I'm Captain Schemer.
I'm Michael.
And I am Greg Stevenson. Remember, Kung, don't let anybody tell you you're still a teenager. You're 24 years old now, and you're a young, intelligent adult. So, good night, good morning, and keep running, everybody.
This has been the Random Reports. Now back to Weeknight Update for Kungy Muller's Birthday Spectacular. Then, stay tuned for the wee hours with Craig Knightley. That's all coming up next on Nick at Night.
Or you watch right with Nick at Night. Keep it clean on the screen, Nick at Night. Use it only as directed, cause it's copyright protected. Keep your TV set connected, Nick at Night.
Wow.
Cat A is not crying, you are.
Wow,
Thing there to see from Cap A.
Well, I think I know one thing that'll cheer everybody up. Let's talk about Slash Talking Time. Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Alright.
Even though it is that time for Captain May. Captain May feels the time. He feels the darkened lightness inside. It is 8:08 in the AM. And the PM is at 9:08 in the morning. And when it's 8:08, it's night that morning and it's starting at 8:04 BBC, which is before time. You have syllables in your sentence. You gotta try to wish away good old Keemstar. What's his name? Derek! Little Derek! You have to say this. Doctor! This is Raspberry Ripper. Doctor! Going to represent this. Happy birthday, Dougie! Ha ha! Welcome to Doctor with President Captain May, who used to be Saturday, but back to Captain May. What's good?
Well, listen to this, alright? A new science study says that 24-year-olds should still qualify as teenagers.
Oh,
weird, huh? Listen to this, okay?
No.
A review in September of last year, a review published in the scientific journal known as Child Development found that teenagers today were engaged in considerably less adult activities than teenagers in the 90s. The review, which analyzed data collected from a diverse group of more than 8 million 13 to 19-year-olds from 1976 to 2016, asked teens what they did in their leisure time. It found that teens today hit major independence milestones like getting a driver's license, an after-school job, and an active dating life much later than young people did 20 years ago.
I don't know what to tell you. Wait. Much later. First of all, driver's license. I don't know. After school jobs, I know a fair bit of teens with that. Active dating life. I know a fair bit of dumbasses like that. I know some who actually did the.
Yeah, and especially that MTV show Teen Mom.
So I don't
forget about it.
So I don't want to hear that.
Right. And it says here that the 1 in 4 high school students don't have a license by the time they graduate. Whoa. In comparison to baby boomers, who on the other hand were mostly driving by the spring of their senior year. To the delight of parents everywhere, teens today are also having less sex than Generation Xers and are going out much less. 12th graders today are out of the house far less than 8th graders were in the 90s.
No.
Interesting.
I can tell you this. They aren't.
Then again, 75% of teenagers have access to smartphones.
Yeah, most do.
Yeah, and they beg one of the questions, why meet up at the mall when you can just text your crush from the comfort of your own couch?
You see, the thing is, you can do that. But I see you as a pussy. What I do, if I have anything to say, is you say it in person. And if you say it through text, that means that you're scared. You're instantly telling them that you're either too scared to say it in their fucking face, or you don't want to bother yourself with actually seeking them out and then telling them yourself, which either way makes you a lazy piece of shit.
Meanwhile, listen to this, okay? They say that people find The most
They're
meaning
just saying
in
they are like a whole city, a whole country away. Just so that y'all know. So no crazy people says, well,
Now listen to this, right? It says here that people at the age of 60 reported the highest presence of meaning and lowest in searching for meaning. In other words, they had found their purpose by the age of 60.
you see, that's BS. Because in 60, you see, this is what goes on in a person's head when they're 60. Fuck it! I don't care anymore. I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want to do, and if somebody wants to fight me, you can't. I'm 60. I'll call the cops on your dumb ass. I'll pull out the machete. I'll pull out my sword in my back pocket. What's good?
Right, now, Dr. Jesty, right, the Senior Associate Dean for the Center of Healthy Aging, right, said many think about the meaning and purpose in life from a philosophical perspective. But meaning in life is associated with better health, wellness, and perhaps longevity.
Look, longevity is the big thing. Because if you are healthy, you don't have any longevity. And what was the other thing?
Well, they said that you need to have health. You know, the meaning in life is associated with better health as well.
Longevity is healthy wellness. So yes, there's longevity.
But here's the thing, Adam. All right, it says that after the age of 60, things begin to change. People are having their jobs and things like that. But when you're in your 20s, you're unsure about your career.
When you're young, you're unsure about your career. You just go with the flow, whatever the fuck catches your eye, and then you find something, and then you keep with it. Or maybe you change. You never know.
Right.
But the main thing here is, what are we talking about again?
We're talking about getting old and how it doesn't really matter when you find the true meaning of life.
Look, there ain't no true meaning of life. You want to know the true meaning? I'll tell you the true meaning.
What is it?
It's to get your shit situated and have fun. Have the most fun. That's all it is. And make sure to do some dumb shit, because dumb shit gives you good stories. Just make sure to do that too dumb so you don't die, but that's it. Just be dumb. Be screw it. I mean, it sounds dumb, but it's right.
Alright, folks. Well, that's the show for tonight. You know, I apologize if Adam blurred out a curse word, but what can you do? You know, and also, thank you so much for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. I appreciate all your birthday wishes. I appreciate your support and everything else. Please stay tuned for the ending experiment, because there's a lot of surprises for you. A lot of good surprises. And something extra special at the very end, alright? So please watch the whole thing, alright? And I'll see you folks on Monday. Until then, that's the news. I'm out skis. Bye.
Greetings, I'm the Odd Man. Ever wondered why getting older every year is no big deal? Well, wonder no more, because what you're about to see has all the answers. It also has some musical surprises, and we all know that music is the one thing that helps anybody sleep at 3 in the morning. Anyway, please enjoy. You might learn something.
Even though you are getting older, and time may be passing you by, you can always try to revisit your childhood or your youth whenever you want. Tonight's musical performances will demonstrate just how deeply Adam and I will always love our youth. Please, listen up. This is a song from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Here we go. Thank you. Thank you very much. We now present a song.
So guys, I have been summoned here once again to play a random song. So I said, okay, bet. Here it goes. I'm just gonna do that again. Y'all heard nothing?
Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're live.
Used that has been used by everyone, including your mother, to get young. Number one, this is what stupid young people use. TikTok. But not everyone. 2, eggs and mustard on their head to make them look young. Number 3, the dab. I was about to say the dab, but it is the dab. I guess you're gonna dab, and that shit is older than my left nipple. Number 6.45, the floss. I will not floss, but oh my god, what the hell, guys. Number 88.5, after parties. I've been to one of those, and let me tell you, the party is mostly better because people are freaking going crazy. Number 29.65 thousand, a cookie sandwich. Sandwich! Me and my sandwich. Number 40,012,000, armpit sweat. That's what all teenagers have. And number 88.5, or known as the last one, dirt raccoons. And now, without further ado, I shall turn into Wonder Boy. Away! Listen up. Yet again, Johnson told me to come down here to Rio Rancho, Florida, in Texas, to tell y'all about why you can get older. Step 1, the earth is revolving, but that has shit to do with it. But it's normal. Why? Can't be young forever. This is a fact of life. There are things that you can't change. And that's getting older. That is getting a job, getting taxed, and among other stuff. We must evolve before we get... We must evolve before we all get triggered. What the that must mean? John Cena, what the hell is this? Whatever. We can't expect to get plastic surgery. Well, that's good at anything. It don't. Why not? It's life. It is life. Okay. Are you nuts? Stop playing. Yes! You're gonna get older, even if you're 2 years old. Because guess what? Today you're 2, tomorrow you might be 3.
Okay, I got some tips for you folks, alright? You wanna know how to love getting older, listen up. Alright? Live every day. Alright? You gotta live every day. Okay? Keep the faith alive. And be happy. And for heaven's sakes, never, ever get plastic surgery. Because everything's going to sag on you in about a couple of years.
Are you sure about that one?
Yeah. You remember what happened to, Hey Michelle? Man.
Oh, God. Okay.
Yeah, and for heaven's sakes, stay cool and don't screw this up. Alright? Life happens once, and you, get older every year. So, come on. Age. They say it's nothing but just a number. But, for me, age means wisdom. Because the older you get, the wiser you are. Then again, you know, that's what people said before they gone ridiculousness or America's Funniest Home Videos. And for those of you who have seen parts of the experiment already, you know, I am terribly sorry for what you just saw already. But it happened. You know, we were loopy, but we're calmer now, and we're going to send you off into the weekend. Thank you so much. See you on Monday. Thanks a lot. Alright folks, listen up. These are reasons why certain celebrities love plastic surgery. They hate wrinkles. Alright? They love to sag. You know, like how some celebrities love to sag their faces and things like that? Yeah, and nobody would like them if they look like ghosts. Alright?
I like ghosts.
Yeah, but you don't like to be spooked. And they probably don't know how to love themselves. Hey, do yourselves a favor. Watch Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood online somehow. Please. I mean, come on.
Understandable.
Okay, now, as you may or may not know, by the time you're seeing this, I have already turned 24 years old. Okay? Now, a lot of people ask me, how do you know that you are getting older? Listen up. You get up every morning to an old episode of I Love Lucy. People call you a boomer 3 times a day. You scratch yourself 9 times a morning. And that's just in the kitchen. And someone gave you a shirt made out of fig leaves for your birthday. Now please go to bed at 3 a.m. Okay, before we wrap this thing up, let me just say this, alright? Fool Dash has been a really good member of the Not Ready for Late Night Players group for a long time, since this past June. Actually, last June. Anyway, he has been a part of the Weeknight Updates Not Ready for Late Night Players crew for a long time.
I'm gonna miss.
And he has been really good. You know, he played Captain Schemer. Tonight, you just saw his last appearance.
You a schemer? He was the scheme of our dreams?
Yeah. And we just want to say that we thank him for all of his hard work, and we're going to miss having him on our crew. But I just want to let him know something else. Alright? When, you know, I get hired by NBC, you know, he is welcome to come on the new NBC show and help me out anytime.
Possibly. If we get one. Who knows?
Thanks, Umo-Derek McCormick. You're a credit to the team.
Yeah.
If you've an appetite for television dynamite, classic TV every night, then it's gotta be Nick